As a country and as a culture, we should all have an invested interest in the truth, justice, facts, and evidence. And I'm surprised more people didn't call me out on it, honestly.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. And let's talk about Miss Blaire White. She is in some hot water this week because she posted a video where she's spreading a lot of misinformation about Janae Marie Kroc. Janae is a male-to-female transgender who used to be a power lifter as a male. Obviously, there's a lot more to Janae Marie, and if you want to find out, just go to her channel. I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check it out. She tells her story there. And Blaire White obviously did not watch a single video from Janae's channel. And it also looks like that Blaire White does not know how to read either. But before we start spilling all of these tea, go ahead now and subscribe to the channel, pressing the subscribe button down below and press the bell button so you can get notified every time I post. Now let's get to the hot piping tea. Blaire White is a YouTuber with almost 1 million subscribers. Male to female transgender, she has a channel that calls out a lot of people with a unapologetic, no BS attitude. However, many people have been calling her out for her credibility in many instances, making me definitely wonder, can we trust Blaire White and her content? For context, let's talk about some of the videos that she spreaded misleading information. One of the most famous instances was when she made a video about a drag queen story hour where this alleged drag queen was a P-word. And in her thumbnail and some of the footage she used in the video wasn't even from the correct person. Another example is when she was talking about the child transgender from the National Geographic magazine and she blamed the mother, saying that the mother convinced the child to be transgender.
What are the odds that a transgender activist gives birth to a kid who ends up being transgender?
I had never even heard the word transgender before and really didn't know what to think.
That's because the mother became a transgender activist after she found out that her child was a transgender. Among some other very serious accusations that she made against people that weren't even guilty of what she was accusing them of. And then after being called out and proven wrong, she would give a salty apology, showing it to everyone, or accusing the person who called her out that they wanted clout. So no wonder all of these YouTubers have been coming out and calling to question the credibility of her content and how much research she actually puts onto these videos. And that brings us to our most current incident with Blaire White. Recently, she has posted a video called Trans Athlete. I belong in women's sports, get over it. In this video, she talks about Janae Marie Kroc. She's pretty misinformed. You will see it. Let's play what she says about Janae Marie.
The concept of Janae competing against biological women is ludicrous. It's almost intentionally ignorant. And anyone who thinks that that is some sort of level playing field is a liar. She's gone back and forth competing with men and women based on...
Blaire claims that Janae Marie has been going back and forth competing with men and women based on she doesn't know what. And clearly she doesn't, because that's not true. Janae has never competed in the female category, and she was always very vocal about it, and that's where we're gonna get to now. In this video that I'm gonna play for you guys, she herself tells us what her opinions are about competing and what position she stands on in the gender situation. And this is from 2018, and it was not that difficult to find. It took me about 10 minutes, and Blaire White could have done the same thing.
I don't feel it's fair for me to compete in the women's division. I'm still using some male hormones. Would not make it fair for me to compete in a female division.
In this post that Blaire White used in her video, it actually says in there, I will be competing in the men's division. Notice I did not say as a male. And no, this does not change the fact that I am transgender, gender fluid, non-binary. And she took notice to the video, and she actually went the extra mile and left a comment to try to fix the situation. Blaire, I really wish you had reached out to me before making a video including me and spreading a bunch of misinformation. If you had done some research ahead of time, you would have known that all of my records and championships were achieved in a men's division. I have never competed as a woman, and I have been vocal about the fact I have no intention to. I respect your right to have your own opinion on trans athletes or any other topic, but spreading misinformation only causes more problems. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this further, feel free to reach out. At this point, this woman's career and livelihood has been smeared by this YouTuber with almost 1 million subscribers. She had to do something to kind of save her reputation, and so she did. She posted this. It has just come to my attention that YouTuber MS Blaire White posted a video about trans athletes today, in which she decided to feature me. Unfortunately, everything she said about me was incorrect, and as a result, I am receiving a lot of hate. I have been very clear about the fact that all of the records I have broken and all of the championships that I have won in powerlifting were prior to my transition, when I was still competing in the men's division. I have also been very vocal about the fact that I have never competed as a woman and have no intentions of doing so in the future. This is not representative of my beliefs on all transgender athletes, only my personal choice for myself. So if you see comments or posts in other places, which I am sure many of you will, you now know the truth. And if you so feel inclined, please feel free to correct whoever is posting misinformation. Thanks, everyone. Even after that, even after her posting on Twitter, on Instagram, leaving a comment on Blaire White's video, Blaire White still left the video up on her channel for 2 weeks, until she finally deleted it. After all of these 2 weeks of everybody calling her out and making videos about it, she finally came around and posted an apology. Hey everyone, in a recent video I made the error of assuming and stating that a trans athlete named Janae competes against both men and women in her sport. As she made clear, that is false. Unlike many of trans athletes, she insists on only competing against men. For this and any other details I got wrong about her story, I am very sorry. I made the mistake of not doing enough research and taking rumors about her at face value. I'm sorry, where are these rumors coming from? Is that Blaire White trying to shift blame to rumors? Is that what's happening here? Which is something I complain about happening to me. I want to be very clear that this was on my part, and I take full and total responsibility for any negativity that she's experienced because of that. I also want to be clear that while many are running with the narrative that it was an intentional deception on my part, that's just not true. It was due to less than thorough research, nothing more, nothing less. I've reached out personally to apologize for the error and have deleted the video. I feel pretty terrible and have decided to take a break from social media and YouTube. The grind of doing content for almost 5 years and putting immense pressure on myself to constantly release things has resulted in me being sloppy with this last video. And I don't want to come back to doing videos until I can guarantee this type of mistake doesn't happen again. I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from with this. And once again, I offer my sincerest apologies to Janae above everything else. I have also offered to send Janae the AdSense money I made on the video, and am waiting her acceptance on that. It seems only fair. Although I do appreciate the fact that she has taken the video down, she offered to give the AdSense to Janae, she tried to take the steps to apologize, I do not appreciate the fact that she tried to deflect the situation into rumors, which we all know it's not true. We have more than enough proof out there to see that Janae has never, ever alluded to any kind of belief that she would ever compete in the females category. And to add insult to injury, we know that this is not the first time that Blaire White makes mistakes like this, making allegations that are not true and standing by them for a little while. And the only difference here is that this time she actually humbled herself, apologized, and did not accuse anyone of clout chasing. I'm just going to give you guys my opinion really quickly here. Just a reminder, don't send any hate to anyone in my behalf. Also, everything I'm saying here is alleged. Don't take this as a fact, and always take any information that you get in the internet with a grain of salt. I do feel like that Blaire White lately is getting very hateful against people from her own community, and I'm not saying that she shouldn't call people out when it's necessary, but I do think that it looks like there's a lot of hate in her channel right now, and very little research, as we all could see. And that was my opinion on that. But now I want to know your opinion. Leave down below in the comments, what do you think about this whole situation of Blaire White? If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button. Follow me on social media. All of my socials are going to be down below in the description box. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell button so you can get notified every time I post. I'll see you in the next upload. Bye!